Now, welcome to your beautiful home. Hi, this is Jake Bautista and welcome to our newest Metroguide Realty limited edition series Luxury House Tour. And today, for the first time in our channel, we are able to explore a modern, French-inspired, bespoke luxury home. And what makes this tour so special is that this house is designed and built by Excalibur Builders. So just to be clear, this property is not for sale. This is purely a showcase of the quality craftsmanship and design of Excalibur Builders by Mr. Sergio Syjuco. Now let's begin. Now let's talk about the size. This property has a floor area of approximately 900 square meters on a 450 square meter lot with 3 levels. Now let's explore the facade. You can see that it has distinct details such as the wrought iron design for the grills, the gate, as well as limestone for the facade and even the perimeter wall, which is a rare material to be used for homes anywhere here in Metro Manila. In addition, you also have elegant and refined landscaping for the front of the house. For access, you have your gate right here leading to your carport area for 4 to 5 vehicles. But now we're gonna head on over towards your main entry. Let's go. Since you have a basement level, your ground level is elevated from the street, giving you a nice vantage point of the surrounding area. And check this out, your garden space is landscaped with such a clean aesthetic, which fits the design of the property so well. And on this side, you have your grand main door designed by Sergio Syjuco, made of solid nara with a camagong handle named Angel Wings. Now, welcome to your beautiful home. As you enter this home, you're welcomed by an eye-catching Kenneth Coban Puel light fixture with a mermaid design. And this showcases your significant ceiling height, which is about 3.7 meters for your ground level. And now we'd like to welcome you to your grand living space. Living room has an open concept plan and it has so many beautiful details, and let's go through each one. First is your striking Brazilian backlit marble wall with a book match design. This serves as a centerpiece for your amenity area, and it's further supported by your gorgeous Kenneth Coban Puel living room set with a striking light fixture. And for the French aspect of the design, you have your precast wall moldings and ceiling cornices, which give that distinct feel and showcases the craftsmanship of Excalibur Builders. You also have large format Italian tiles for the flooring, which serves as a great complement to the feature wall. You also have embedded track lights, giving additional lighting throughout the entire space. And of course, you have one of the most striking aspects of this main amenity level, your glass elevator. You have a glass shaft, and on top of that, the car itself is made of glass as well. So you have two different structures here, the main machine and the shaft itself, giving you such an impactful feel as you go through this space. And at the same time, it still fits the feel of the French theme so well. Furthermore, you can see the wrought iron design right here for your spiral staircase leading towards the second floor, and beautiful Nara wood with lighted steps. Now, from your living space, let's now explore your dining area. You once again have a beautiful feature wall right here with Italian marble, with Nara and Camagong wood on both sides, and a perfect circle for the design of your cove lighted ceiling. And to match that, you have a table designed by Excalibur Builders, made of marble to fit the aesthetic, and at the same time, you can see the small design touches of the Lazy Susan marble design matching the feature wall right here. And from here, let's now explore your modern kitchen. Now you can see that it has French sliding doors right here. So you can enclose this, especially if this becomes a more busy area while you have guests. You have Caesar stone and such an elegant feel matched with the built-in quality appliances. You have Wolf branded appliances right here for your microwave and your oven, and a Sub-Zero refrigerator on the other side. Another aspect of this kitchen that I love is, of course, your Kenneth Cobonpue trapeze designed light fixture. And you also have so much natural light since it's also a corner room. Once again, you have the embedded track lights, and you have a touch of modernity with this display cabinet. Okay, look at the house from this angle. You have this entire area right here, which is left as an open space. With a house of this scale and design, having an open space like this is truly a luxury, because as you walk through the home and main amenity areas, you can truly appreciate each side of the house. And now we're gonna explore one of the most relaxing aspects of this home, your landscape garden and lanai area. Let's go. You have quality UPVC windows here, customized to have that French design. And once again, you have a Kenneth Cobonpue set right here, fitting for a home with this elegant feel. You also have natural wood for the ceiling, and check out the ceiling height right here, consistent with the indoor space. And to complement this area, you have your landscape garden right here with a clean aesthetic, and with that beautiful design for the wall right here. From this angle, you can appreciate the size of the garden, and what I love about this aspect of the home is the restraint to keep from over designing, because you have such a clean and polished feel for this entire area, and you can just imagine the joyous memories that are going to be made here. You also have access here towards the basement area. And even the wrought iron grills here are consistent with the design of the property. Okay, let's head on in. Here's another perspective. And now let's explore the basement level. Let's go. Let's take a moment to appreciate this backlit marble wall which extends from the basement area all the way to the second level of the property. And it's parallel to your elevator. So you have that view as you go from the basement all the way to the second level. In addition, here's another fantastic luxury aspect of this home. You have a wall fountain stretching all along the side of the house, giving you the look, feel, and sound of water flowing as you walk through the staircase. Let's head on here. You also have the wall moldings here. And let's take a quick look at your parking area. You have a spacious carport area that's well ventilated that can fit about 4 to 5 vehicles. And you can see the gentle slope here going up towards the street. You also have access towards your lanai area as well as a generator. You have 2 staff rooms, a bathroom, and another great aspect is a dedicated laundry area right here and an additional storage room. And on this side, let's take a quick look at your auxiliary kitchen. Let's go. I love how Excalibur Builders was able to put a lot of thought into every corner of this home. Imagine, this is underneath the main staircase, but you still have that lighting, a view of your wall fountain, the wall moldings, and this massive potted plant. And the design all fits together so nicely. And here we have your auxiliary kitchen. From this angle, you can appreciate the size of the space. What's great about the design of this property is it doesn't just take into account the main amenity spaces, it makes sure that you have well-planned and well-spaced service areas. Okay. So you have a large window here for ventilation. You have your circuit breakers that you can access through this room. And here you have the first main room in the house, your man cave room. Now check out this space. You have a consistent feel for the design of the main amenity spaces and this room. But you have beautiful narrowwood flooring, Volacas marble for the wall right here, and even hotel quality outlets and switches. And of course, you have your wall fountain right here, giving you a view of flowing water, making this an excellent area to entertain guests or even as a private family room. Okay. In addition, this room also has a storage room on this side and an ensuite bathroom with a clean and polished finish. You have Toto fixtures for this home, of course, fitting for the quality that Excalibur Builders represents. Okay. Let's head on up. As we head on up, I'd like to point out these lines right here for the customized windows. These are called mullions, which further accentuate the French design of this property. In addition, you can also see those pine trees outside, which match what you have for the landscaping at the front of the house. So you have that European feel throughout your main amenity area. Now let's head on up and take a look at your den room right here. Let's go. Now here you also have your precast door casings to complement the aesthetic. And you can see the door heights from this angle as well. Now this is a den room which also serves as a home office as well. You have precast cornices also for the ceiling design. I love the care that was put into the look and feel of the space. You could have easily just had one square design here, but having these three rectangular cove lit spaces gives a different feel for the area. You also have a statement piece for the furniture on this side, and once again, Volacas marble for your media cabinetry here on the other side of the room. And it's so well lit with the large windows facing the front of the house. Okay? And of course, you have that clean finish for your narrow wood flooring. Here on the other side, conveniently right beside your main door, you have your powder room. Look at this lighted mirror. So elegant and definitely a conversation starter. Okay? From this angle, you can see up close the wall moldings. And on the other side, you have a shoe room. This fits the requirements of the owner and also has a large mirror on the other side to give natural light. Now, Excalibur Builders made sure to maximize the utility of this space with your shoe storage. Let's head on back. Another pleasant surprise for this property are the marble baseboards for the main amenity area. I think it's the first time that we've seen a marble baseboard in any of our house tours. So this is truly a luxury home feature by Excalibur Builders. Now let's head on up towards the second level. Let's go. Let's take a moment to appreciate this view. Another aspect of the design is the afternoon sun is coming from this side. So to maximize the light, but at the same time protect the main amenity spaces from heat, the windows were placed here so that you have all that ambient light but no direct sunlight for this area. Okay? And check out the French windows extending all the way to the second floor. And your lighted marble wall right here. Once again, running parallel to the glass shaft of your elevator. This has such a unique feel. I feel so lucky to be able to tour a house like this with you. Okay? Welcome to your second level. And once again, you have that significant ceiling height for your bedroom level of the property. You once again have that narrow wood flooring, and the hallway space is maximized to have this potentially usable area. You can have a sofa over here and even a television set on this side to maximize the space. In addition, another fantastic design touch for this second floor hallway are the fluted oak wood panels throughout all the walls here, which further bring out the ceiling cornices, the door frame design, and the wall moldings. So they fit together so well. And in addition, check out this view. From this angle, you can truly appreciate the scale of your elevator. Just looking at it as it is, it's such a statement piece for this level. And for further utility, you have a storage room right here. And on this side, you have your primary bedroom. Wow. This has such a pristine feel because of the combination of the wall moldings with the color of the narrow wood flooring. It has such a clean and refined atmosphere and a touch of modernity with the embedded track lights and cove lighting. You once again have your Volacas marble for your media cabinetry right here. And two kinds of designs for the wall moldings. You have the more intricate design right here. And then here where you can have your bed, you have a half moon design. That's why you have that curved feel right here for the wall moldings. So small touches like that add to the feel of the space. And here you have your walk-in closet and bathroom. You have such a modern French-inspired feel for your bathroom, and then such a minimalist but at the same time refined and elegant feel for your master bathroom right here with a dual vanity sink space, prime fixtures, Toto branded, beautiful freestanding bathtub, and on the other side, here we are at your spacious master walk-in closet. You have a high ceiling space and you have a large air conditioning unit for this area as well. And of course, elegant lighted cabinetry. You have these exposed areas as well. And of course, even this area is lit as well. And of course, you have your dresser space here on the other side as well. Okay? And I'd like to point out, you still have that significant ceiling height even for your walk-in closet and bathroom. And now let's head on over towards your next bedroom. Let's go. And here we are at your second bedroom. Now, the room sizes here would fit a master bedroom for each one at this level of the home. And you have, once again, that ceiling height. The combination of the ceiling height with the ceiling cornices and the wall moldings is such a delight. And even if you have light colored or dark colored furniture, this would match the feel of the room so well. Once again, you have that door frame consistent with the aesthetic of the home, and of course, an ensuite bathroom. And check this out. The owners of this home wanted to make sure that the bathrooms and walk-in closet spaces of the other bedrooms other than the master bedroom were also well appointed. And of course, Excalibur Builders delivered. And fitting for a luxury home, I'd like to point out the width of the hallway space. Okay? And here we are at your third bedroom. Wow! You have a Kenneth Carbonque tulip light fixture at the center of this room. And you can see from the size, this is also fitting for a master bedroom as well. You once again have that ceiling height, and check out the cornices right here. And once again, you have the wall moldings here on the other side. This is such a beautiful combination, having that modern French feel and then this whimsical light fixture. On this side, you have a Juliet balcony, and the designer made sure that you still had that French design for the window right here. Now for utility, you have accordion screens right here. And this was a request by the client to have this dresser space right here for the occupant of this room. And right here you have your walk-in closet space and bathroom. And also a great design aspect, a pink onyx wall right here, fitting for the occupant of this room. Truly a bespoke design by Excalibur Builders. Okay. Of course, we can't complete this tour without trying the elevator. You can access it through a card. The flooring was also customized. You have elevator music, which you can also change. You just tap right here and then press the level you're going to. And let me tell you, just by being in this elevator, I can appreciate why it's called a scenic and panoramic elevator. Because as we move, you can appreciate the design and all the aspects that Excalibur Builders made sure to incorporate around this elevator, so you can appreciate every time you go up and down this house. And now we're back here in your gorgeous living space. And now we're here with the president and principal designer of Excalibur Builders, Mr. Sergio Syjuco. Serge, thank you for taking the time to join us.
Jake, it's been a long time since our last house tour together. And thank you for showcasing a very unique house that we designed and built.
We're so grateful to have been given the opportunity to tour one of your signature homes. And let me begin by asking, how would you define the term bespoke?
Jake, when we say bespoke, it's really tailored, okay? Tailored and spec to the needs and wants of the client. So that encompasses the architectural, interiors, the structural, the plumbing and mechanical components of the home. So these are very, very stringent requirements that our client wants. So, and the most important there would be of course, the architecture and interior elements, which would fall into that category of being bespoke. So I could also say that we also use bespoke materials. So these are very more or less high-end and more rare materials that are not traditionally used. That's why they're more sought after, high-end, exclusive, as you would say.
Okay. Now, that is consistent with what I experienced as I was touring this property. The feel, the materials used, the way that all the design aspects came together feels like there was a very specific vision by the owner that you brought to life. Now, let me also ask, what would be the specific characteristics for this property that makes it stand out?
Well, number one, Jake, I think it's the only French modern home on the block. And like what I said, we haven't done a French home in the past for a long time.
Yes, I think it's the first time that we've actually featured a French modern home.
I think the last time I did a French home was during the pandemic, and this is another chance to do it. So I think the unique things about this home, number one, is the facade. So we really stuck to the French modern theme, and not just in terms of the materials used, the methodology. So, like for instance, we cladded the entire facade, not with travertine, but with French limestone. We used a lot of mullions or Montan bars in the windows. Well, of course, we also chose a white and black or charcoal gray palette, and as you enter the house, we stuck with the precast moldings on the ceilings and on the walls. You have your precast cornices, and of course, to add that Excalibur touch, we also cladded the walls with very sought after marbles from Brazil, from Italy, to segment different parts of the house.
You're right, Serge, because that's my experience going through this property as well. It was such a delight to tour this home. Every single part of the house, I had to restrain myself from talking too much because there were so many details that I wanted to point out, but there were so many unique aspects for this property. But from your point of view as the one who designed and built this home, what would be the wow factor for this property?
I think, Jake, the wow factor really is, apart from the facade, is when you open the door, you're greeted by this really nice high ceiling, which is what the owner wanted from day one, and I delivered on that promise. And when you go inside, it's open, it's grand, you have a play of color while still maintaining that French modern theme. You have this grand glass panoramic elevator with a wraparound stairs using wrought iron. Then again, you have different elements of exotic marbles to really differentiate different main spaces in the house. And we also again employed different materials in the house. Like for instance, if you look at our baseboards, we actually used black Italian marble for the baseboards of the entire ground floor. And we made use of also a lot of interior landscaping, just in some certain areas to still give it that homey feel and break the white monotony and add really that character that this French house needs.
When we were filming this property, there were so many options in terms of where I could deliver a monologue because
I agree, yeah.
there were so many nice backdrops.
Jake, another thing I want to mention also is the placement of the windows that I did here. I strategically placed them so that even though it's hot, it's always where the light shines will not enter into the main areas where the
Occupants are, yes.
will be in. Yes.
That's another thing I noticed here. Here in the living space, we're filming this in the afternoon right now.
Yeah, it's 2:20.
But
and,
there's no direct sunlight
Yes.
in any of the
any
main
part.
amenity areas here.
Even the second floor, there's none.
But you have all that ambient light.
You have this beautiful ambient light. Correct.
This is also a great opportunity for our audience to be able to have a candid perspective from a bespoke luxury builder. And I'm sure we have a lot of people who are watching this video right now who are thinking of having their dream home built. Now, from your perspective, what should they be looking for?
Well, Jake, that's a good question, and I get that question thrown at me a lot of times when we can no longer accommodate clients. So I think the most important part is, the most important factor is experience. How many homes, how many successful turnovers has your builder or architect or contractor? How many successful turnovers has he or she done? And I say successful because there are turnovers that aren't successful where the clients aren't happy, which happens a lot. So that's one key factor. So you have to have experience. You need a good track record. So you could ask around reputation. Of course, testimonials would be another thing because it's really hard. I mean, this segment, building a home, it's not a walk in the park. There's a lot of details involved. There's a lot of personalities to please. So get someone who's very flexible, very flexible, very passionate about what he does. Very creative also. He has to be very creative on how things are designed and executed, because a lot of people just see this as a business, while us at Excalibur, we really see this as a form of expression, as an art. And I really enjoy building homes like this. I mean, people just don't see the hard work put into the house. They just see how this house is right now, but they don't see the behind the scenes during the civil works and during the groundbreaking, where it's really messy and where a lot of things can happen. So yeah, as I said again, get someone with a lot of experience, get someone who's very creative, get someone who's very passionate, get someone who also cares about you guys, get someone who cares about you, your family, who could foresee things that they don't foresee, because you want to care not just about the house, but also about the people living in it. So that's where we really pride ourselves at, really caring about the house and their clients. We really take care of that seriously.
I'm curious, as someone who builds these top tier homes, what fulfills you in the whole process?
Jake, what really gives me that deep satisfaction is when my clients say thank you after turnover. Like they send me a message, a really sincere message thanking me for the house. Because in our industry, we don't get a lot of thank yous. So when my clients really say, Serge, thank you and your team for building this house, we know you really went beyond. So that really gives me a lot of satisfaction. Number two, of course, the finished product. It's really a wow. It's really like this house. Even though it's not really part of our design themes, it's still a wow. This French modern home is really a wow. But Jake, let me ask you. Let me throw the question back to you. We've been working together for almost 10 years, and during before the pandemic, you've shot homes.
Yes,
across,
we filmed multiple videos
But apart from my homes, you've shot homes across the nation. Okay, outside Metro Manila, within Metro Manila. So, and I go through your channel regularly. I watch it, and I haven't seen you shoot a French house. So may I ask your candid thoughts about what are your thoughts about this house, and what did you like about it, and what didn't you like about it too as well?
Okay, so just to be clear, this particular video is not a paid advertisement.
Never. Yes.
This is actually a collaboration for us to be able to tour a quality property like this by an established and proven luxury bespoke builder. Now, what I can say about this property is that this was such a treat. It was such a pleasing experience because there was no part in this home which was overlooked. My favorite part for this home is just when we went in this main amenity area. It's almost a perfect square divided into 4 spaces. You have your living space, you have this open area, which adds the luxury feel of having just a central hub for the ground floor. You have your dining area with a beautiful feature wall, and then of course you have your scenic and panoramic elevator with that winding staircase. Just how everything was put together, it's such a joy for someone who tours houses.
On a daily basis. Yeah.
On almost a daily basis.
Yeah.
So this is a very well spent day in terms of the work we do here in Metroguide Realty. And it's also very heartening to be able to talk to a builder who's so open, who's so passionate, because you can know all of the nuts and bolts of building a home, of doing all the civil works. But what I found with Excalibur Builders, which is why we continue to work together, is on top of all the fundamentals, there's a creativity and a passion for the design, which is a rare sight also in the industry. So hopefully we'll be able to collaborate more in the future.
Jake, there will be more houses. I can assure you of that this year. We are coming out with a new collection because every 3 to 4 years we do come out with new designs. So this is just the beginning of many more, many more. And I'll see you in our next house tour.
Okay, so if you are looking for a bespoke luxury home builder to build you your dream home for you and your family, you can contact us through our details in the description below. You can also see Sergio Syjuco's contacts for Excalibur Builders in the description below. And see you in our next video.
All right.